Hey guys, welcome back to Kendi Beauty. So today we're going to be going over I'm going to try to keep it more to newer stuff that's released within the last year or since my last Sephora VIB sale recommendation video, which I will link below. Honestly, at first I was just kind of like, do I even want to get into this overwhelming hype of the Sephora VIB sale? I usually get really excited about the sale. This year I'm kind of more a little bit just overwhelmed with everything, all of the new makeup releases all at once and all the holiday releases. So I was kind of just took the air out of the balloon, so to speak. Also the fact that it keeps creeping up. I feel like every year it gets a little bit earlier. And quite honestly, October, November, I'm still sort of in the fall vibe. I'm not really even ready to shop sales or anything. So I think this year, because it was a little bit earlier, it didn't really give me a chance to get fully excited. But I know a lot of you guys probably want to see, like I said, some of the things I've tried over the year because I've been so sick. I haven't been able to show you guys everything. So anyway, without further ado, if you guys are new here, I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet and sort of just fly through everything because I do have a lot of recommendations. Even though I don't even know how that's possible, I do. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, tap the bell, so you can be notified of all of the new upcoming videos, and let's get right into the makeup. So starting off with foundation, not get enough of the Lancome Tint Idol Care and Glow. I absolutely love this. I love that it has SPF. I just think it is a beautiful, beautiful foundation. It's a very sort of dewy and moist on the skin. You definitely get that luminous glow. It's just beautiful. My only gripe is that it can break me out sometimes if I'm not careful, but that's just anytime I put on SPF that can be a problem. So really just shares out into this beautiful, very, very luminous coverage. So if you are somebody that likes a very dewy, luminous sort of a foundation, this is for you. It's so beautiful. I have to say, I think this is the year for foundations because all three of these foundations I just could not get enough of. Before I tried this one out, the Hourglass Soft Glow Foundation, which I got a shade. It was a little too yellow for me, so I'm getting a new shade in the Sephora VIB sale. I ended up returning that their shade, so I don't have that at hand to show you guys, but that is such a beautiful Hourglass foundation. I thought I was going to hate it. It is absolutely gorgeous. Very full coverage. It dries down very thin though. You feel like you have, I do have a TikTok review on it, so if you guys are on TikTok, go check that out. But it feels like there's nothing on the skin. I do have to say this does feel a little bit not heavy because it's a beautiful, beautiful foundation. But out of the three, I would have to say this feels like you're wearing foundation more so than the Hourglass. And then this, I'm working on a review for this for you guys, so spoiler. This is one of my favorite, I just cannot believe I wasn't even going to try this because again, I had picked up the wrong shade and I was a little bit overwhelmed. I hate to even say this because kudos to brands who come out with 50 shades, but I was a little overwhelmed with all of the shades, and they do tend to run a little bit deeper, which again, you would think I would be all for, but I was just a little bit overwhelmed. And so I almost just said, screw it. I'm not even going to do this, get this foundation. I'm so glad I did. I have been wearing this every single day, even when I'm not filming. It is such a beautiful serum-like finish. I think I left mine open a little bit too long. It used to be a little bit runnier. I've got to be careful and keep the lid on it. But it is so freaking beautiful. It just feels like you have absolutely nothing on your skin. Again, very luminous. Not as full. I don't know. It does dry down very full coverage. I think the Lancome you might get a little bit more coverage. This though you can build up. Honestly, I think they're both pretty full coverage. It completely covers up my scars on my hand. So just all three of these absolutely beautiful. If I had to rate, I would have to pick the Haus Labs. I just think for the price, the packaging is stunning. It's such a gorgeous, just the quality of the foundation is just like out of this world. It's definitely very luxe, very high-end feeling. You don't feel like you have foundation under your skin. It's very skin-like. I absolutely am in love with this foundation. If you guys have not tried this, I highly recommend you pick this up during the sale. Okay, on to face powders. I also am working on the review for this. This is the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder. I absolutely love this powder. It has such nice arnica, just all the glycerin. It's so hydrating. It feels so lightweight on the skin. Like you can put it on top of makeup and it doesn't look horrible. Let me just show you. I do have my Givenchy on right now, but like you can just sort of, like it just looks like there's nothing on the skin. Like, do you just see like how easy and lightweight that is though? Okay, concealer. I really have not found, well, I thought until I recently tried, there's only been 2 concealers that I was really gaga over this year, and that is, and I can't even believe this because I'm not a fan of Addison Rae. I've never really been drawn to this line, but this is the Item Beauty Air Hug Concealer. This is such a beautiful concealer. I don't know what it is about this. I did not think I was gonna like this. I actually got it as a gift or something. I don't remember how I got this, but it is so pretty. I really do like that it has a huge applicator. Is that a hair in my concealer? Great. But it is just so gorgeous. It blends out so nicely. And the thing I like about this is it's very full coverage, but it feels very light, and I don't have to wait to dry. Like a lot of times with concealers, I will wait for it to dry down before I blend it out because I have very deep, dark set circles under my eyes. This, I don't have to do this. It's just so beautiful. It's great on texture. Like, look at all the lines on my hand. They're completely gone. It's just a really beautiful concealer that I started wearing, thought, you know, yeah, it's good, you know, but I notice a difference when I don't wear this concealer. I notice a huge difference. Even today, I have my second favorite, which I've been wearing for a few weeks now. This is the new Charlotte Tilbury. Love this. It's a very thick and moisturizing. However, honestly, if I had to choose, I think I notice a difference. Like today, I put this on. Again, it's a very full coverage, very moist, very thick, which I really love in concealer. Very illuminating. This one is more illuminating than this one, I have to say. So if you love illuminated bright eye. Also, it could be because they did not have shade 5 and 6 when they only had like really dark shades. So it could also be a preference of just needing the right shade. This is 7.5 medium. So I do really love this concealer, and like I said, I might love it more if I have the right shade. This is a little bit too, you know, like the color of my foundation. I need something a little bit brighter, but this is a home run. Like nobody talks about this concealer. Nobody talks about it, and it is so good. Now onto sunscreen. I wanted to include this because there's some new ones that I've tried this year that I've been really impressed with. I'm very picky with sunscreen. I've always stuck to my Neogen for the most part. However, the Charlotte Tilbury, which I will show because I'm restocking it, I'm all out of it, and I'm getting a new one at the sale, which I haven't gotten my stuff yet. I ordered most of it online. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury UV Glow Primer. This is such a pretty primer, and I think it's SPF 45 or 50. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'm so impressed with this. I showed you guys it in one of my trying new makeup videos, so if you want to see more, you can go to that video and check it out. But this is just beautiful. I love this on the skin. It doesn't pick up my foundation. Like it's not slimy, it's not like greasy. It's just absolutely beautiful under makeup. Another one which I don't have, but I'm picking up, is the K Skin. I tried a sample of this I got. This and the St. Jane Beauty. So I will put those both up there. K Skin is beautiful because it has sea moss. They put sea moss in all of their ingredients. And I don't know if you guys know much about sea moss, but I have been experimenting with it because of my sickness and being sick for so long. It's really, really good for you. It's good for your hair. It's good for your skin. I've been having thinning hair lately too with what's been going on. So, I love that ingredient, and it's a beautiful, like sometimes I'll even put the sea moss directly right on my face. So this sunscreen is so gentle and nourishing on the skin. I absolutely love it. And then the St. Jane Beauty as well. I'd have to say this is probably like my least favorite, but it's still a really nice sunscreen to mention. And these are all 3 new products that came out this year in the sunscreen category. Okay, we're on to eyeliner. Never in a million years did I think that this was worth the hype, but it is. This is the Valentino. It's probably sold out. It's been sold out for months, then it came back in stock for a day, then it sold out. This is the Valentino Twin Liner Black and Narrow. Oh my gosh. Both ends of this are so, you get such a fine detail. This, first of all, this end is beautiful. It's so black and pigmented and just smooth. Like, I'm so bad at this. Like, that was effortless. I'm barely touching. I'm so just, and then like this, the fine detail, it's just, it's the best, it's the best liner. I didn't even think a liner this good could exist. It is jaw-dropping how good this liner is. Yes, it's bougie and it's, you know, not the cheapest eyeliner, but it is amazing, especially if you do detailed work. Plus you get both ends, and it's like the blackest black eyeliner. Another one that has been my favorite for years, which, where is it? I just had it. Okay, I can't find it. I use it now as a backup liner, and I use it more for like applying my lashes, is the One Size Point Blank liner. What did I do with it? It is so black and so great. But this is going to be better for detail, like detail. This is way better. Again, the Fenty Beauty was my favorite for years. Then the One Size came along. Now this came along. So all 3 of them are great. I love the One Size. I love this even better. Okay, single blushes. I am restocking, so Valentino again in the blush category, Born in Roma, the prettiest pink. Oh my god. So freaking pretty. So gorgeous. The Sephora collection blushes, which I believe are going to be 30% off. Oh my god, I just tried those out this year. They are so gorgeous. Hold on, let me show you. Okay, so here's, I also ordered another one on the sale. This is Hot Flush and this is Over the Moon. And these are just so gorgeous. The Hot Flush is like, honestly, could be a dupe for that Tiger shade in the new Hourglass face palettes. Like, it is gorgeous. These are gorgeous. Actually, I want to put some Over the Moon on because I just love this blush so much. Even though I have like a ton of blush, but I love putting it right here because it kind of works to like blend whatever blush you have going on like in with the rest of your face makeup, if that makes sense. It's just really, really pretty. It's not really showing up that well because I have a ton of blush on, but anyways, you guys get the drift. So on to mascara. I think I skipped the mascara. The only mascara that I have, and again, where is it? Okay, still got my swatches on. The only mascara that I have been like over the moon about, now granted I have not tried the Tower 28, a lot of people have been raving about that, is this Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. This came out with their Love Fest collection, I believe. They also have a blue one, which I want to try really bad. But I love, like, both of these ends are so great. This is like your kind of Too Faced, sort of Better Than Sex, YSL shock, more of like a clumpier vibe, which I love. But then I have this side, which I use for my bottom lashes. I also use to combine my falsies and my regular lashes. It's a very, very good for detail. Like, you can use it this side or this side, and it's just, it very much competes with my MAC Extended Play Gigaback. Like, And the thing I like about this is it has the two sides. So really, really good mascara. Like great mascara. I've been loving this mascara for both top lashes and bottom lashes. Okay, cream blushes. Again, I kind of spoofed and I mentioned the Melt Cream Blush Lights. Those are nothing new though. This, however, is new to me. I think this is newer as well. This is the Nude Stick. Nudies Bloom All Over Face, Dewy Color, and Cherry Blossom. This is so another product that I've been wearing like almost every day. It is so freaking pretty. It just blends out so nicely. It gives you that like baby doll, like dewy, sort of wide-eyed cheek, like beautiful, beautiful blush. So freaking beautiful. I'm probably going to pick up more shades. I have a nude collection as well, and then a Glamzella collab. The formula on this, it works well over foundation, over bare skin, over powder. Some cream blushes don't work that well over powder for me. The Melt Cream Blush Lights and the Nude Sticks is one of my favorites because it's so versatile. They work over powder, they work on regular skin, they work over foundation, even if it's not set. So again, the Nude Sticks is like just blown away trying that out this year. Okay, bronzers. This is made in Beauty. This is made in Italy. It's the Huda Beauty Glowish. Such a beautiful feather-like, lightweight, build it up, don't have to blend. Like if you're not good at blending face makeup, this is your go-to. This formula is incredible. Absolutely incredible. It feels like it's like Valentino. It feels so high-end and luxurious on the skin. It is a matte finish. And then another new one that I've been trying is the LYS. This is absolutely beautiful as well. This is more of a denser highlight, but it's so milky and smooth on the skin. Let me just show you. And this is in the shade Motivate Light. The only thing with the LYS is they don't have like a ton of shades, but it's just so like smooth. It's just so smooth and pretty. Like, just look at how seamless. Again, this is more of like a milky, heavier coverage, whereas the Glowish is more of like a lightweight sort of like build up. Actually, ooh, they're both very similar in color. But see how the Glowish is more of like a transparent, just really beautiful, like luminous. And this, even though it's matte, it's kind of got like a luminous sort of vibe, like barely there. And then if you want more of like a caked, like full coverage, I suggest the LYS. You do have to, if you want more of a softer coverage, you do have to use a light hand, because if you're heavy-handed with the LYS, it will build up a little too quickly. But both beautiful, smooth, easy to blend bronzers. Again, the LYS is just a little bit more of a higher coverage. And then oldies but goodies that are just expensive. I'm going to say very expensive, but beautiful is the Tom Ford Soleil Bronzer, Glow Bronzer. This is in Terra number 2. And then the Gucci Bronzer. This is in number 3. They're just classic, beautiful, timeless formulas, these two. Okay, so now on to highlighters. I have on my face today the Haus Labs Pink Amethyst, which I think is a highlighter. I'm not sure if it's a highlighter or blush. I picked up a sample of this in Sephora after swatching all of them. They are freaking beautiful. I had been putting it off, like I was gonna buy it online for a while, but then when I went in store and swatched them, all of the shades are absolutely beautiful. The Rose Quartz one, I have to say, is more of like a glowy blush. And this Pink Amethyst is just like so freaking beautiful. I did order the full size, obviously, in the Sephora VIB sale. And then also great palettes that you can pick up at Sephora. The Pat McGrath highlighting palette. Oh my gosh. The Skin Fetish Sublime Skin Highlighter palette. These are so, so, so beautiful. Like, look at that, you guys. Just look, I am going to swatch this. Oh, I just want to put this on my face like right now, honestly. Absolutely, they are that flaky sort of astral shade formula, but oh. And then we've got like a deeper sort of more golden one. These are just, oh yeah, I need this on my face. I need this on my face. I think it's just because I have a chip in mind that the first shade is like a little bit more. Oh, that goes really good with the pink amethyst. Wow. I mean, so gorgeous. Such a gorgeous highlighter palette. It's not that crazy expensive either for Pat McGrath. Like, so freaking beautiful. Again, this is nothing new. But I don't think I remembered to mention this last year. I don't know if I mentioned this one last year or not. I'm not gonna go back. Again, if you guys want like more like of recommendations, like I said, I'm trying to keep to new stuff this year. But I'm mentioning some old stuff. This is a Danessa Myricks OG Lightwork palette. I'm just gonna swatch like a few of these. I guess I'll swatch them all. Like, talk about blinding highlight. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Either one of those you cannot go wrong with. Okay, one more. I forgot about this one, and it's so beautiful. This is the Westman Atelier Peau de Rose. This is so freaking pretty. Like, I don't even know how to describe this. It's so natural, but it's got this beautiful sort of like duochrome, just absolutely gorgeous. It is a cream, like a putty highlight. Something about it, it just works so well. It just makes your skin look so like refined and beautiful and luxurious. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. Like, worth every penny. How much highlight can we put on my face today, right? But I mean, this side you can really see, it's so, so gorgeous. I feel like this isn't giving it justice, but I've worn it in videos too. So like in Get Ready, I think I put it on in a Get Ready With Me before, towards the end of last year is when I got it. I think I got it at the Sephora VIB sale, or maybe I got it right before. I don't remember, but it is beautiful. Okay, moving on to face palettes. This is actually what I have on my face today. I'm blown away with this Tarte Precious Gems palette. Absolutely just blown away. Like, this was a shocker for me because when you swatch these, they just don't look like they're anything that special. And quite frankly, they look a little bit like feathery, like they're not going to be opaque or show up on a medium or deeper skin tone, but they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then you have this like corally sort of sunset sort of highlight shade, which is really luminous. Like, I feel like the swatch is not doing it justice. So pretty. Such a pretty palette for the price. And then if you want to talk like higher end face palettes, I absolutely love the Charlotte Tilbury, the medium deep. I love them both, but the medium deep I feel like has more dimension. Like, I love that sort of bottom right shade. Hold on. Show you. And the Tarte packaging is very high end too. It's like, it's got a heavy feel to it. This shade right here, like, So stunning. It's like a duochrome sort of burnt orange, gold, red vibe. Both palettes are really nice, but I do like the medium deep better. The NARS is a beautiful palette. They came out with this year. The only thing is I'm not like that huge of a fan of the highlight in this one. It's a little bit deeper. All of the shades are a little bit deeper, so if you do have deeper skin, this is really, really going to be like a nice go-to palette for you. I love this shade right here, that like hot pink, and then the corally shade. But the rest of the shades, I don't think I'm going to get that much use out of. But again, if you're somebody that has deeper skin than me, like the NARS Cheek Palette Formula is amazing, amazing. Very much like this Charlotte Tilbury, great for mature skin, aging skin, does a great job of lifting and just making you look like you have like Botox all over your face. And then also the Hourglass palettes, I don't recommend the butterfly one. I do recommend the, if this is your cup of tea, the Tiger palette. This shade right here is really pretty, the copper shade. And then you have like, the only thing I'm not thrilled about with these palettes is like, I just feel like all 6 shades could have been a home run. And in both of these palettes, we're kind of like lacking all 6 shades. But, oh no, I just got the orange mixed with the pink. Anyway, and I thought they were going to be more pigmented, but it's definitely more of like a build-up formula. So both really, really pretty palettes. All of these are, but the Tarte, like if I had to pick one for the money, like that Tarte is crazy, like beautiful. I love it. I love it. Oh, and speaking of Tarte, I completely forgot for a highlighter, I forgot to add this. This is another one I've been trying this year. It's really, really pretty. It's the little like Click Marujula. It's like the little click highlighter. It's really, really pretty. Okay, lip pencil. I only have one suggestion. It's the Milk Cosmetics Perfectionist Lip Pencil. It's not new. I think it came out last year towards the end of the year. Lipsticks. Oh my goodness. The new Too Faced Cocoa Bold. These are so good. They make it look like your lips have like lip filler. I have this on right now. This is buttercream. I don't know. It's just like they really give your lips a beautiful like voluminous look, and it's very creamy. I wouldn't say it's necessarily, it is a little bit hydrating, but really just very creamy. Just really, really beautiful on the lips. Obviously, I picked up like almost all the nude shades, so that goes to show you. And this was not in the Sephora. I got these when they first came out. So, so pretty. I love that formula. And I love the Cocoa Bold ones because they smell like chocolate covered strawberries and they taste like it too. And it's so good. It's so, so good. Sephora collection does it again. These are nothing to write home about as far as packaging. However, the formula on these is better than the ABH, the satin, which are like really hydrating. This is so much better than those. I got a ton of those at the beginning of the year thinking they would be like such a beautiful formula. And I was just really, really not disappointed, but I just didn't think they were anything that special. I also tried these though, and these are really beautiful sheer formula. If you want something that's going to be hydrating and look like wet and satiny and glossy on the lips, but also be a lipstick, they're just such a beautiful formula. I just wish, like, they're the clean brand, so that's why they use recycled cardboard. I just kind of wish for like durability and like keeping them, preserved, because I don't go through lipstick that often, that they would do like a plastic or acrylic or something like that. But look at how beautiful that is. Just a gorgeous, this is in the shade Dandelion. I also have cherry, what is it, blossom? Hold on, cherry blossom is the shade. I also have this one too. But like, do you see like the dewiness? Just so pretty. Like very skin-like on the lips. And a lot of times I will mix these two together. The cherry blossom is more of like a rose pink, and the dandelion is more of like a cream nude. They just feel so comfortable and hydrating on the lips too. Like, they definitely hydrate your lips. Just beautiful. I mean, and they're like $12, I think. Okay, I promise we're getting to the end. Lip gloss, the Patrick Ta. Something about it, it fills in the lines of my lips. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is the Patrick Ta She's Expensive Major Glow Lip Shine, but it has like some kind of miracle formula. And it's very minty tasting. It feels like you're chewing on peppermint gum. And it just is so beautiful on the lips. This is just like a clearish sort of gold. But like, do you see how juicy my lips look? And I honestly never really thought, like, I kind of thought I'd end up returning this when I got it. I had heard really good reviews on it and I was like, it can't be that great. It is. It really is. It's just, again, it just kind of smooths. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? How it like smooths out the lines on your lips. Like, do you see that? Like, it creates like pillow lips. Pretty much. I have so many products on my lips right now. It also gives you like a very minty breath type of a vibe, which I'm all about. Who doesn't love minty breath? I do feel like for a gloss, like if you want something that's gonna smooth your lips, this is really good. This is more of like a gloss, so let's just put this on. I don't like these little clicky things. That's the only thing I don't like about this. On to balms. The Makeup by Mario is one of the newest ones I've tried. I would have to say the Tarte Lip Plump and this are very kind of similar, but I think this reminds me more of like a balm. It reminds me of, and now I'm sort of, this is the Makeup by Mario. Now I'm sort of aging myself, but the Body Shop, do you guys remember the like lip gloss the lip balm pots? They were like little glass containers and you would dip your little paws right in. Like, that's what this formula reminds me of. And they may still have those at the Body Shop. I'm not sure. But like, it's more of like a balmy sort of a lip gloss, like a lip balm for the Makeup by Mario. Okay, and then lip oils. The Sephora S Clean lip oils, so good. The Addison Rae Item Beauty lip oil, best lip oil I have ever tried. It's very thick, it's very hydrating. The Sephora is more of like a glassy lip oil, also very nourishing. I think the Sephora has vitamin E in it, but the Addison Rae is more of like a thicker, kind of gives me like Fenty gloss bomb vibes, but in a lip oil. This is a newer one that I've just started trying. It's so beautiful. It smells and feels like cocoa butter. I like this because it's nourishing, hydrating, and it has SPF 30 in it. And so like when I'm out in the sun, which I've been a lot this year, we've had a really sunny October. It's very like, it kind of gives me the vibes of a lip oil. It's very glass-like. It's not sticky. It tastes like cocoa butter. It smells like cocoa butter, and it's got SPF 30. Just really nice. Beautiful. Every day you can wear this, you know, without having anything on your lips. And it just kind of gives them like a natural shine. Like, okay, so now on to eyeshadow palettes. I feel like, and keep in mind these are palettes you can get at Sephora, because there's a lot of other palettes that I am absolutely in love with this year, but Actually, I think the majority of them are from Sephora. Starting out with this delicacy, like, I don't even know. Make sure you check out my video and my shorts for these palette swatches, because like, oh my gosh. Do you see this? I feel like these aren't even doing it justice. The Rose Metals palettes from ABH. The Nouveau is good as well. Let me show you that. I do have that one. I did pick up that one this year, but the Nouveau also has a nice formula, but I just feel like the formula and the color story on this palette, the Rose Metals, and just the way that these glittery shimmers, which they're not even glittery, they're just so smooth and beautiful on the eyes. I just think this is an all-around gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous palette. It's not completely crazy priced. I just think it's a gorgeous palette, especially for this time of year, fall, Thanksgiving, autumn. Just beautiful, grungy, deep, smoky, absolutely gorgeous. Another very sultry, beautiful palette. I actually have it on my eyes today, is the Natasha Denona My Dream palette. Wasn't sure that I was even going to be like that gaga over this palette, but oh my god, something about it, that's like, when you look at this palette, like, there's nothing that special, right? This shade and this shade and this shade, it just like, it's just so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This sort of like multi-chrome shade and the deep purple edgy Instinct. It just gives such a like sultry, like va va voom just vibe. Tarte Maneater palette is another just really, really, really pretty palette. If you guys again want to see like, you know, more close-up swatches, make sure you check out my reviews. I have reviews on all these palettes. And then I also have shorts as well, like Effortless Blend, just freaking gorgeous. I really like this green shade too in the Tarte, this one right here. It just gives it more dimension. And then this shade, Heated, whoo, so freaking pretty, like, ah. The other two palettes I really strongly recommend are the Natasha Denona. These are older palettes, the Glam Face palettes. Oh, they are so beautiful. If you're looking for something more everyday, I don't even know that these would be everyday, but they're so pretty, and the mattes are so pretty. Just really, really pretty. Super pretty. That's the dark one. And then this is the lighter one. And I love the blushes and the highlighters in these as well, but it's just so pretty. The Lightwork 4 palette by Danessa Myricks. Oh my god. So just every shade is freaking gorgeous. And I love this so much more than last year's. If I had known she was going to come out with this, I would probably have skipped on last year's. Last year's was a beautiful palette as well, but this is just stunning. I also, again, I have full reviews on all of these, and, you know, shorts and up close swatches too. If you want something that's like a little bit of color but not crazy color, this is the Naked Urban Decay Robin Eisenberg palette. It's this side of the palette. I love this shade, and the shimmer shades are really, really pretty. One of my favorite Naked palettes from them so far. Another oldie but goodie, because I can't really recommend any of the newer Pat McGrath palettes. Except for I do love the Utopian Dreams. I probably should have pulled that out for you guys to see. But I feel like that was more last year's Silver Ruby Steel. The Moonlight Seduction, it's not the Astral formula. It's like this newer special shade formula. So that's why I'm holding off on getting that. Unless I can get it for like 40 or 50% off. I just don't feel like it's worth it. And also the Celestial Nirvana, I'm still kind of on the fence. Let me know what you guys' thoughts, but I do recommend getting this baby. This is the Ritualistic Rose Palette. You can get it on Sephora still, but look at that. Isn't that so pretty? All right, I think that is finally it. I've dropped every single one of my palettes. Am I forgetting anything? No, I'm looking down at my list. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Again, like, oh, so pretty. I want to put this on my eyes right now. If you guys have any questions about any products, even products that I haven't mentioned, it doesn't mean I haven't tried them. So let me know down in the comments below if you're on the fence about picking something up. If you have any questions, I will definitely try to help you out. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the Sephora VIB sale. Are you partaking this year? Are you not? I know this has been a long video, but I hope it was helpful. And yeah, just let me know, you know. Are these on your wish list, your holiday wish list, any of them? All right, you guys. I'm losing my voice. I don't last as long as I used to. I'm all broken now. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. Again, let me know down in the comments below any of your thoughts and takes and what you know, are getting or not getting, or if you're passing. Just let me know down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.